common mistake people make when performing the kettlebell swing is that they allow the bell to swing too low to the ground. And what happens there is we're going to adopt a loading strategy that's not necessarily going to be optimal for loading the muscles we want to load, and it's going to put undue stress on L5, S1 and this lumbar vertebrae of the lower back. So one good cue to use to try to create some awareness around the height at which the bell is moving towards the floor is to use a constraint such as another kettlebell as a reference point. So if someone is swinging too low to the ground, it's going to look like this. And intuitively you can see that not only does this not feel right to me, it's not going to look right to you. And what happens is people end up squatting to achieve the swing, and therefore we're not really optimizing the muscles of the hamstring, the glutes and the lower back with a good deep hip hinge. Instead we're doing this. So if I was to put a kettlebell between my legs, anytime I perform the swing, I shouldn't hit this kettlebell. If at any point I swing too low, that happens. The kettlebell I'm swinging makes contact with the kettlebell on the ground, and all of a sudden it's going to very, very quickly make me aware of the fact that I've went too low. I go too low and I make contact. So it's a good way or a good tool that you can use as a coach or for yourself to create awareness around dropping too low when you're performing the swing. Doesn't necessarily have to be done with another kettlebell. It can be done with a bottle of water. However, I do feel that the noise and the impact from one bell to another will create enough of a shock to the person performing the swing that it'll definitely be able to create an awful lot of awareness around making that mistake again.